Hello guys, my name is Maddie and I decided to share with you like my hits and misses of 2017. I call them hisses and kisses, and everything in here necessarily didn't come out in 2017, but I got it in 2017. And even if something didn't work out for me, doesn't mean it don't work out for you. So yeah. So the first thing I have is a primer. It's by Smashbox. It's the Photo Finish Radiance Primer. And this is so amazing. It makes my skin glow like under the foundation, and I love it so much, but I can't put it like in my T-zone because I get oily there, but everywhere else it's good. And now foundation is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. I'm in the color Shell Ivory, this one right here, and it's really cheap and it's super good, and it's supposed to be like full coverage, but I honestly think when you first put it on it's not full coverage, but it can definitely get there. So if you're more natural BB cream, you can still use this, and it's really cheap. And it does smell weird, but if you can get past that for like a minute or two, because once you blend it in it goes away. Now, a foundation that didn't work for me is by LA Colors, their liquid makeup. And this one honestly didn't work for me just because like it's so small, and I don't understand, like I would rather have something big like this. And also the color just doesn't work. It is way too orange for my skin tone. But other than that, it's fine. So if you like it, then there we go. A concealer that I really liked is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer, because it goes good with the foundation and it also pairs good with my Milani foundation. And what color? Light Ivory is the color I'm in. So this is really good. It's buildable, but not to where it's gonna look cakey under your eye. A concealer I didn't like though is by Flower, which is a brand owned by Drew Barrymore, and it didn't do anything. It didn't cover anything, and you have to keep layering it on, but that just makes it look cakey. And even if you do that, it barely looks like you have anything under your eye, and you can still see your dark circles, and that's not a good look. So now I'm gonna move on to bronzers, blushes, highlights, contour, stuff like that. So my first thing is by Profusion, the Blush and Bronze palette. This is so good. I love these, and I'm more into these blushes, not really the glitter ones or this one, but I got it because I mean, oh no. The brush isn't good though, so I just leave it there for decoration, but I got it because Miss Tati Westbrook said it was good, so I'm like, if Tati says it's good, then it's obviously good, and it really is. And it's $5. I got it on the Black Friday sale, so it was $3. But if you go to TJ Maxx, Marshalls, that's where I see they have Profusion. You can order it online, but their shipping's kind of expensive, so I would just go to TJ Maxx or Marshalls to pick it up. The next bronzer that I really love is by BH Cosmetics. It's Tropical Tan, their satin bronzer, and it's a little glittery. It has like some shimmer in it, but I love this. It's so beautiful, and it's more of a summer color, but I wear it year round because I like it so much. And then my favorite blush that I have just gone in is by The Balm. It is super beautiful. Like it goes on and it looks so good, and I don't like blushes that are too red because it brings out the redness in my face that I try to cover up when I put on foundation. So this is really good, so you check it out by The Balm, and they have good stuff. So the next thing I'm going to do is a highlighter. I don't know if this is the brand name. I honestly don't know what the brand is because I got it in my glam bag for Ipsy, but it's candlelit and it's a stick highlight, but I have been using this every single day since I got it, and it can be more natural looking, but also like if you want to. Honestly, I go on my finger, or I just like tap it on my face and it doesn't move my foundation underneath. And if I really want it to be even better, I just put a powder highlight over it. The next thing, I'm so excited when I bought this, is the Fenty Beauty Trophy Wife, of course. I love this so much. It's so beautiful. And like, I'm not gonna like put this on my cheek because it's too intense for me personally. But like, I'm thinking during summer, spring break, put collarbone, shoulder, maybe just all over the body, everywhere, because why not? And then the other thing that I have, I didn't really like it, but that's okay. It was a good idea, I think it was. So this NYX palette, butt naked underneath it all. So you like shoot this thing out, right? So there's blushes and highlighters underneath, but it's really hard to push out that when I did it, I broke it after like 2 days of having it, so that's not good. I like these blushes. They're okay. They pick up a lot of pigment, so be aware of that if you're gonna get it. If you aren't like a big blush fan, you're gonna want to tap off your brush once you dip into these. I don't really like these type of colors for my blush, and these highlighters, they're not my favorite personally. I think they're way too powdery and they don't even show up, so you can't even see that. They're right there. There's really no point to them because they don't do anything, so I didn't like that. Now I'm going to move on to eyeshadow palettes, and one that I didn't like is from MAC. This one right here, they blended, and you can get a full look out of this. I mean, the brush is a joke, and they really need to stop putting brushes and palettes because they never even work. These colors, they're pretty. They didn't last on my eye though, and when I'm out all day at school or work, I really want the shimmer on my eye to stay. So that was the problem that I had with that, and I only used this once. I gravitated more to my other palettes and not this one. But a palette that I loved and I used it every day was the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. I mean, oh my god. It is so beautiful. I love every single color in here. Like, when you look at it, you can have a natural day, they have transitions, they have more of a party or a night out. I mean, look at all that. And they're pigmented and they blend beautifully. I am obsessed with this palette. I think she did such a great job. Now, one that I wasn't a big fan of is the top part of the NYX thing. It looks really pretty. I like how it looks. I like the color story, but the colors are a little misleading to me. Like, this green right here is more of a gray when you get it on. This red that looks shimmery is not actually shimmery once you get it on the lid, and they're not super easy to blend. And when I did my look with it, it didn't turn out as good as I wanted it to, or as good as it would have if I used any of my other palettes. So yeah, now I'm gonna move on to mascaras, and this mascara by New York Colors, it's so amazing. Like, it's so used up and I need a new one. It is their volumizing mascara, Showtime, and honestly, it's drugstore, I believe, and it doesn't look like it would be good. Like, that sounds rude. And I mean, the wand is nothing special, but it lifts and it curls and it coats your lashes so beautifully, and I use it every day. I love it. I picked this one. I have like 5 mascaras, but I use this one all the time. One that I didn't like is by Wet n Wild, the Max Volume Plus Waterproof Mascara. Now, this one confuses me. It doesn't do anything. I mean, it coats them and makes your lashes look black, but it doesn't lift, it doesn't separate, doesn't give it volume like it says. It does nothing. I mean, it's good for like lower lashes because it coats them and that's all you need for that, but other than that, I would not recommend getting this. It is a waste of money. Now, lips. I'm gonna be honest with you, most of my lip products are Jeffree Star, so that's all there's gonna be in here. A lip that I loved, that I'm wearing right now, is Christmas Cookies by Jeffree Star from his Christmas collection. It's the perfect nude to me, and I have a really hard time finding nudes that I like. I mean, look how beautiful. It goes good, and his formula is so amazing. One that I didn't like though is by NYX. It's their soft matte lip cream. I feel like when you first put it on, it ends up streaky. I mean, if you go a second layer, then it's not that bad. And I personally do not like baby pink lips on my skin tone, so that's a major reason I don't use it and I don't like it. The other one that I like is Calabasas by Jeffree Star from his Summer Chrome collection. Honestly, when I bought it, I used it every single day. Like, it kind of was a problem. I was like, okay, I have more lip products, I should stop using this. But I think it's just such a beautiful color that can go perfect with any skin tone and any makeup look. One that I didn't like is for the same reason I didn't like the next one, was one by Wet n Wild, is this pink one, because again, I don't like pink on me personally. I only bought it because I was doing a Halloween look, but other than that, I don't use it ever. And then another one by Jeffree Star is Nathan from his Family collection. And again, I think this nude is just so beautiful. It's so perfect. And it's a little darker than this one, but it's still so good. I used it every day. Those are like the three that I keep in my purse because I know that I'm gonna use them. One that I didn't like is Nude Thrill from Maybelline. It smells like vanilla though. I love the smell of it, but I don't like the color. Like, it looks way too close to my skin tone, and I don't like that. I don't want to look like I have foundation lips, or my lips have no color to them. So I didn't like that, but the formula is good, so I guess any other color in this would be fine. The last thing that I have to share with you is also by Jeffree Star. It's his Velour Lip Scrub and Blue Raspberry Sucker. I really go in on this. I think his lip scrubs are perfect because they're cruelty-free, they're vegan, and they smell so good and they taste good. I know that's weird to say, but they do, and they work so good on the lip. And it's a big jar, so I think like it's pretty fair pricing and everything. So they're kind of hard to close though. That's the only downfall. We tell. So leave any comments, concerns, advice, questions, or anything you want to see next, and I'll see you in the next one.